Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Tech Explained. Today we're going to try to break down how to break into AI.
Okay.
We found this awesome article with 20 tips
Oh, wow.
from Forbes Business Council members.
Nice.
So,
Forbes Business Council.
yeah, these are people who are really, in the trenches doing this stuff.
Right.
And so we thought this would be a great place to kind of get started.
For sure. For sure.
And if you want more deep dives like this on Everyday Tech, hit that like and subscribe button.
Definitely.
So AI, it's everywhere.
Everywhere, right?
ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT, Google's Gemini.
Google's Gemini.
Anthropic's Claude.
Anthropic's Claude.
Like, you can't
It's everywhere.
escape it.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
But it's also not good. Okay, now suddenly everybody's an AI expert. You know what I mean?
Right.
How do you even approach this whole thing?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the cool things about this article is it's really focused on practical steps.
Okay.
Not just oh, AI is gonna, change the world, which it probably will, but
Right.
but what can you actually do today
Yeah.
to kind of get involved with this stuff?
So less hype, more
Yeah, less hype,
okay, ladies
more
and gents.
action, more rubber hits the road
Okay.
type stuff.
Yeah, so where do we even begin with this? 20 tips.
Well, one of the experts shared this story about a website that actually tanked
Aw.
after they just threw AI at it without really thinking about it.
Wow.
And it was a multi-million-dollar website,
Oh no.
and their performance just went down the tubes
It's because they
because they thought AI was just gonna magically fix everything.
like a magic bullet.
Yeah, and it turns out even with this powerful tech, you still need humans involved.
You need to know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
AI is a tool.
It's not the entire solution.
So it's not about replacing jobs, it's about using AI to do your job better.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it.
Okay.
It's like you're adding a power drill to your toolbox.
Okay.
You still need to know where to drill, what kind of screws to use, all that stuff.
Gotcha. So if you were trying to get into AI right now, where would you even start?
Honestly, I would look at my own work
Okay.
and see if there are any tasks that I could maybe improve with AI tools.
Okay.
There's so much stuff out there.
Yeah.
From writing assistants to data analysis programs.
Sure.
Just get comfortable with those first.
Okay.
Build some small wins.
So start small.
Yeah, start small.
Yeah.
Don't try to boil the ocean.
Don't boil the ocean. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but at a certain point, do you need to become a coding whiz to really go anywhere in AI?
Not necessarily. I mean, remember that website story?
Oh, yeah.
Understanding the business side of things is huge.
One of the experts actually recommends becoming what they call a process expert.
What is that?
So basically, it's the bridge between the tech people and the company's goals.
Oh, so being able to explain to your boss why AI is worth investing in.
Exactly.
Not just how the algorithms work.
Exactly. And that goes beyond just business, too.
Okay.
Think about something like healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
You could have amazing AI for diagnosing diseases,
Right.
but if the doctors don't understand it,
Yeah,
what good is it?
It's useless.
Right. So human communication skills are going to be even more important as AI gets more complex.
Okay, so communication skills noted.
Yeah.
But what about actually building stuff with AI? Is that
Yeah.
all super technical?
There's definitely a range, but one tip that I thought was really interesting was starting with OpenAI API.
Hold on, what's an API?
So imagine it like a restaurant menu.
Okay.
You don't need to know how they cook the food.
Right.
You just need to know what to order. APIs let you use pre-built AI features without having to code everything from scratch.
Ooh. So ordering analyze this data instead of having to program the entire analysis yourself.
Exactly. It lets you focus on the application of AI, which is where a lot of the cool stuff is happening.
Okay. This is starting to feel a little bit more doable.
Yeah.
But I imagine even with APIs, this is still a super fast-moving field.
No, definitely.
How do you even keep up?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But one thing that every expert agreed on is lifelong learning is key.
Okay.
AI is not a learn it once and you're done thing.
Right.
It's constantly evolving.
So embrace the chaos, basically. Always be ready to pick up new skills and adapt.
Exactly. It's almost like AI is teaching us humans to be more adaptable ourselves.
That's true.
Which is a valuable skill in any field these days.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
But with so much to learn, how do you even choose where to focus?
Right.
Any advice from the experts on that?
One thing that came up a lot was finding your niche. Okay.
AI is such a broad field. You could be anything from a prompt engineer to, working on self-driving cars.
But back up, what's a prompt engineer?
Okay, so think of it like this. You're talking to a super smart but very literal robot.
Okay.
A prompt engineer figures out exactly how to talk to AI models to get the best results. It's kind of like writing code, but with language.
So you need to know how the AI thinks to get it to do what you want.
Exactly.
Okay.
And as AI gets used for more and more things, prompt engineering is becoming a really valuable skill.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we've got starting small with existing AI tools, getting good at explaining AI to non-tech folks, and maybe even trying out APIs and prompt engineering.
Yeah.
Anything else that someone should know if they want to break into this field?
One last point that really resonated with me was don't forget your passions.
Okay.
AI can be applied to so many different fields, whether
Right.
it's art, healthcare, music, whatever.
Yeah.
The experts said to look at how AI can supercharge what you already love doing.
I love that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about chasing the hottest tech trend.
Right.
It's about finding how AI fits into your vision for the future.
Exactly.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're just scratching the surface here.
Oh, yeah.
What else did the Forbes Council have to say about making it in the AI world?
Well, they had a lot to say about specific strategies for standing out in the field.
Ooh, okay. Lay it on me. What kind of strategies are we talking about?
Well, one expert had a really interesting take on positioning yourself within AI.
Okay.
They actually recommend focusing on the business side of AI rather than purely technical skills.
So like becoming the person who figures out how AI can actually be useful to a company,
Yeah.
not just the one coding the algorithm.
Exactly. That's the idea. They talked about becoming a process expert, someone who understands both the tech and the company's goals and can bridge that gap.
Okay.
Because even the coolest AI is useless if it doesn't solve a real problem.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Right.
You need to be able to explain why AI matters, not just how it works.
Exactly. And this expert specifically mentioned mastering communication skills, asking the right questions, and really understanding how a business works end to end. Because you're not just building AI, you're building solutions.
Gotcha. So communication, problem solving, like AI is pushing us to level up our human skills too.
Absolutely. And another expert brought up a skill that I think is going to be huge, prompt engineering.
Yeah, we touched on that earlier.
Yeah.
But I'm still not totally clear on what it is.
Right.
Is it coding? Is it writing poetry? What's the deal?
Think of it like this. You have this incredibly powerful AI, but it's also kind of like a genie.
Okay.
You need to be very specific with your wishes,
Okay.
or you might not get what you intended.
Right.
Prompt engineering is all about figuring out how to talk to AI models to get the best, most accurate results.
So it's less about writing code, more about understanding how the AI thinks so you can communicate effectively with it.
Exactly. And this expert said that combining prompt engineering skills with a strong understanding of ethics and real-world applications is a killer combo.
Makes sense. You need to know how to use the tool responsibly and make sure it's actually solving real problems.
Precisely. And as you can probably imagine, AI is a constantly evolving field.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of the experts talked about the importance of lifelong learning.
Yeah, with so much new stuff coming out all the time, how do you even keep up?
Yeah, it's tough.
Any tips from the pros on that?
The consensus seemed to be embrace it.
Okay.
Don't try to learn everything at once, but stay curious.
Okay.
Keep up with new tools and techniques, maybe take some online courses, and definitely connect with other people in the AI community. You can learn a lot from each other.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
So it's like AI is teaching us humans to be more adaptable ourselves.
it is.
Which is a pretty meta concept when you think about it.
It is.
And that adaptability will serve you well, whether you're going all in on AI or just using it to enhance your existing skills. Okay. I'm feeling a lot more confident about navigating the AI world now. But with such a wide range of possibilities, how do you choose where to focus your energy?
One piece of advice that came up repeatedly was finding your niche.
Okay.
AI is so broad, you could specialize in anything from healthcare applications to creating AI-generated art.
Right.
The key is to figure out what you're most passionate about and see how AI can amplify that.
I love that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about chasing the hottest trend, but finding how AI fits into your own unique vision for the future.
Exactly, and that's what makes this such an exciting time to be involved in AI. The possibilities really are endless.
They really are.
But there's one more crucial aspect that several experts touched on,
Okay.
and it's something I think we should explore further.
Okay. I'm all ears. What is it?
It's the human element.
Okay.
Like, we've talked about it a bit throughout this whole thing, but like, it really bears repeating. The real magic of AI comes from blending it with human expertise.
So it's not about AI replacing humans.
Right.
It's about AI augmenting what humans can do.
Exactly. Several of the experts emphasize that the most valuable AI solutions come from people who like deeply understand a specific field, whether it's healthcare or finance or music or whatever.
Right.
And then they use AI to push the boundaries of what's possible in that field.
So you're not just an AI expert.
Right.
You're like a doctor who uses AI to diagnose diseases better.
Yeah.
Or a musician who uses AI to like compose groundbreaking new music.
Exactly. One expert even said that like the most important skill in AI isn't necessarily coding,
Oh, wow.
but being able to translate complex AI capabilities into like clear business impact.
So you need to be able to explain to someone like, here's how this crazy AI stuff can actually solve your problems and make your life better.
Exactly, you got it.
Okay.
It's about being a translator, a storyteller, and a strategist all rolled into one.
Wow, that's a lot.
Because ultimately, AI is a tool.
Right.
A powerful tool, but still a tool.
Yeah.
And it takes human ingenuity to wield that tool effectively.
I'm starting to see that it's not about humans versus machines. It's about humans and machines working together to create something amazing.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this whole field so exciting.
Yeah.
We're still in the early days of AI, and there's so much potential for innovation and positive change.
This deep dive has been awesome.
Yeah, it has.
I feel like I have a much better understanding of like what AI is, how it works, how I can be a part of it.
Yeah, me too. It's been fascinating exploring all these insights from these Forbes Business Council members. You've given us a lot to think about.
So as we wrap things up here, what's the one key takeaway you hope our listeners will like take away from this deep dive?
I think the most important message is that AI is not some distant futuristic concept.
Right.
It's here, it's now, and it's full of opportunities for anyone who's willing to learn and explore.
Okay.
So don't be intimidated by the technology. Focus on your passions, your skills, and your vision for the future.
I love that.
And see how AI can help you bring that vision to life.
That's a great way to put it. So for all of you listeners out there, what do you think about AI? Are you feeling inspired to explore this field further? Are you already using AI in your work or personal life? We would love to hear from you down in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're ready to level up your tech knowledge even further, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of everyday tech. This has been Everyday Tech Explained. We'll see you on the next deep dive.